Welcome to the Brightlands home workout video. My name is Tom and I will be your personal trainer for today. I will guide you through a series of exercises that focuses on the entire body. So each week we'll do a different body part. Let's get the show on the road. So therefore we're going to start with a warming up to prime our body for the task ahead. We're going to 3 minutes warming up with 6 different exercises and we'll stop 5 seconds. We're going to start with the walkout. So make sure you have some space in front of you. Walk all the way out and come all the way up. Try to get a stretch on the back of your legs and come up. Up, walk out and then come up. So stretch the back of your legs. Keep on walking. There we go. The next one will be the windmill. So we're going to bend over, touch our feet. Going to rotate from the spine and our heart beat up. Just tap your feet with your hands and try to get a stretch in the back of your legs as well. So keep your knees stretched. The next one will be knee to the chest, fully stretch in the hip and then lunge out, come back up. Other leg, full stretch, come out and back. Full stretch in the hip. There we go. And back. Other leg. Knee to the chest. Fall out. Come back up. There we go. So the next one you'll probably recognize from yoga. So a downward dog position. I'm going to stretch the back of the legs. So you feel this in the calves. And you extend your knees one by one. So try to really point your hips upwards and stretch out those calves. If everything is going well, you're already feeling your blood flowing up a bit. Next one is a up all the way up here and then come all the way up here. So head in the air and now your hips in the air. Head in the air, hips in the air, head in the air, hips in the air. This is also good for the mobility of the shoulders. So next one, you're going to sit on your heels and you're going to really fall into your hips like this and then come all the way up as a cobra and come back, fall into your hips. Really stretch it out. You'll feel it in the shoulders as well. Stretch it out. And there we go. This is also good for the lower back when you stretch out in this position. So now back up. That was the warming up. Let's get ourselves ready. So now that we're ready with the warming up, we're going to do something a bit more challenging. You and I are going to work on your goals, so join me. So today we're going to do a back day. The first exercise will be the bent over row. I'm going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds with 50 seconds rest in between and we start in 5 seconds. So get yourself some weights. And pause the video right now if you don't have any. So lean forward. We're going to bring the elbow back and up. Really doing a rowing movement. We're going to isolate the right side so we can put all the focus so you feel it in the proper muscles where this exercise is meant for. So we're targeting the lats and the upper back muscles. So rest, and now going to do the left side. So one foot forward, lean onto it, and now bring it cleanly sideways of your body upwards. Try to control the weight down as well. And rest. So use the time in between. There we go. Try to retract your shoulder blade as well, so keep it pinched with the other shoulder blade during the entire working set. So now the left side, this will be the last one, this exercise. Keep the focus, almost there. And great job, guys. So this exercise is called the shoulder squeeze. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between. We start in 5 seconds. So use the weight again for this one. What we're going to do, we're going to bend over ever so slightly, and now we're going to bring our shoulders up and squeeze it all the way down. We're also going to lift the weight just slightly. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Try to keep an upright position with your head. And rest. So, bend over, squeeze, squeeze. Just about controlling the shoulder blades and bringing them up and also towards each other downwards. And rest. So this is all about scapular control. Really important for that everyday posture. Also important is that when you squeeze them together, you don't let them just drop. You slowly bring them control downwards. And rest. Whew. This is more challenging than it looks. Try to keep a constant tension on the scapular muscles. So, last set. Going to start now. and rest. Good job, guys. Good job. This exercise is called a kettlebell swing. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between. We start in 5 seconds. So you'll need a weight for this one as well. And we're going to start with our right side. So we're going to lift it up like this from the hips, and you pass the weight over mid-air. So when there's no momentum, you pass it over. Try to make this movement as dominantly as you can from the hips. So thrust with your hips, you thrust the weight upwards. And rest. So this targets the entire posterior chain, lower back, mid back as well. It's more a cardiovascular movement than a pure strengthening movement. So the heart rate will go up. You'll ask a lot more oxygen from the lungs. I recommend you make the switch in the air so that it's really easy to give it from one side to the other. And rest. I already feel my heart pounding. That's what we're after. There we go again. Third set. Also good from this variation is that you twist your body in a little. You have more of a diagonal pull on the back side. And rest. So we're going to do one more set. So there we go. Come on. One more. And rest, guys. That was it. Good job. This exercise is called the bent over pull. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So again, you'll need a weight for this one. What we're going to do is we're going to straight legs, pull all the way, and then do an upright row. So like this, weight up. Like this, weight up. Straight legs, slight bend in the knees. Up. And rest. So that was the first set. 3 more to go. Here we go. To really hinge from the hips and prevent your lower back from rounding out too much. So this is a combined movement. Shoulder, upper back, lower back. Glutes, hamstrings, it has it all. So there we go again. You try to keep your legs a bit straighter. So bend the knees ever so slightly, but don't really fall through the knees downwards. And rest. It's a nice one. So, there we go again. Last set. See that I'm bringing my elbows up? That's leading this movement. And that was it. We're now going to do a back stretch. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So you don't need any weight for this. I'm just going to stretch out the lower back. So we're going to round out one vertebra at a time and then just let it hang like this. So we're releasing all the tension from the lower back. You can also from this position move your arms a bit to the side so you get a slight rotation in the lower vertebra. Just going to let it hang. Try to keep the tension on the knees and the hips. And now come over each vertebra. So we're slowly per segment getting some movement. So we start again. So from the neck going downwards, and then we're here releasing all the tension from the entire spine. We're letting it hang. You can go from left to right, or you can make circles with your arms, letting the momentum mobilize you a bit. Like this. Now come back up. Slowly just rounding out the entire spine. And let's move from left to right. So when you're back up, focus on deep breaths, a lot of oxygen in the body, else you'll get light in the head. Circles like I just told you. Breath again. Good job, guys. That was it. Relax. So that was a great workout. Surely you must be pretty sweaty right now. So before we get on with your day, we have to cool down a bit first. So let's start with the cooling down. So we're now going to start with the cooling down. We're going to combine some static and dynamic stretches to cool our body down for the day ahead. So we're going to do 6 different exercises, 30 seconds each. We start in 5 seconds. So this one The first one you already know. We're going to do a windmill. We're going to come up between each repetition. So we're dynamically stretching the back of our legs. And don't make this too intense. Just lean forward from the hips. Get stretch on the hamstrings and the calves. So after this one, we're going to do a bit more simple. We're going to rotate our hips. So you can really imagine the joint in the socket, the hip socket, making this movement. Like we're dancing. So this next one will be for the side obliques. So we're going to stretch out fully, lean to this side, relax, stretch out fully, lean to that side. Make yourself as long as you can. Stretch out that way. Control your breathing. Make sure you get that heart rate a bit down. So now I'm going to do a quad stretch and release the other side. This is also a bit of a stability exercise. That's why we don't stay too long on one leg. Up. Up. So we just did the front of the legs. Going to do the back side now. Lean forward. Up. Lean all the way forward. So don't push your knees to the front, but your hips to the back while leaning forward. And then you feel it on the hamstring. So now we're going to do some dynamic calf stretching. So try to grab the sole of your foot while maintaining stretched knees, so extended knees. Some people can't reach it, so ever so slightly bend the knee. Okay guys, so I hope your heart rate is a bit down. You feel your entire body tingling. Great job. Thanks for today guys, that was a great workout. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please contact our email address down below. Also know that we provide live training sessions as well. So via SmartMove, let's always stay one step ahead.